Chapter 2. Why Teach Financial Literacy? Here's a secret. It's not how much money you make, it's how much you keep. Most people don't know this, and that's why they stay broke. In this chapter of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki explains why financial literacy is the foundation of wealth. One of the biggest misconceptions about money is that having a high income automatically means you're rich. But Robert's Rich Dad explained that this isn't true at all. Think about it. If your expenses rise just as quickly as your income, then you're stuck in the same financial position. You may drive a nicer car or live in a bigger house, but you're not truly building wealth. You're simply living paycheck to paycheck at a higher level. So, what's the difference between the rich and the poor? It comes down to understanding assets and liabilities. Rich Dad defined it simply. Assets put money in your pocket. Liabilities take money out of your pocket. The rich spend their lives acquiring assets. The poor and middle class often acquire liabilities, but they mistakenly think they're assets. For example, most people believe their house is their greatest asset. But is it really? A house requires mortgage payments, property taxes, maintenance, and repairs. Unless that house is generating rental income, it's actually taking money out of your pocket, which makes it a liability. The same goes for new cars bought on loans, expensive credit card purchases, or even lifestyle upgrades. They look like signs of wealth from the outside, but in reality, they're draining money every single month. Rich Dad stressed to Robert that true wealth isn't built by your job title or your salary. It's built by the assets you accumulate: investments, rental properties, stocks, bonds, intellectual property, or businesses that generate cash flow. This is why financial literacy is so important. It's not just about making money, it's about understanding how money moves. Income flows in. Expenses flow out. Assets add money to your income stream. Liabilities add to your expenses. And here's the problem. Schools don't teach this. They train students to be good employees, to specialize, work hard, and earn a paycheck. But they don't teach how to grow money, how to invest, or how to build assets. That's why even doctors, lawyers, and highly educated professionals can struggle financially. They may earn six figures, but they also often carry huge mortgages, student loan debts, and high expenses. In the end, they're stuck in the same rat race as everyone else. Robert's Rich Dad believed that teaching kids about financial literacy was more important than just pushing them to get good grades. Because, without financial education, a person can make $1 million a year and still end up broke. With financial education, someone earning far less can still build wealth and freedom. The lesson is simple but powerful. Focus on assets, not liabilities. Every financial decision you make should come down to this question: does it put money in my pocket, or does it take money out? If it puts money in, it's an asset. If it takes money out, it's a liability. Wealth is built by stacking up assets until they generate enough income to cover your expenses and beyond. That's when you achieve financial freedom. So, here's the key takeaway from Chapter 2. Wealth isn't built on income. It's built on assets. Don't get caught in the trap of working harder for a bigger paycheck, only to spend more and more. Instead, focus on building your asset column, things that pay you whether you work or not. That's the foundation of financial literacy, and it's what separates the rich from the poor.